Hey, this is Tiqqle, and in this video we're playing a game of Warsong Gulch in TBC Beta. A lot different than maps, back to the old school map. But we're playing Enhancement Shaman, which is a lot different than the current Shaman, mainly because of the different, you don't have very many offensive abilities, but you'll see how we go through this. I'll be dropping Wind Fury, which everyone will love, I swear for that. But we'll go ahead and get into it. But let me first thank the sponsor of this video, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of classes that you can take as a creator, or maybe someone just looking to get into or learn new skills. Things from business to marketing to creative things like writing or Premiere, Photoshop, video editing, photo editing, all of the different topics that you might be interested in. There's some that are specifically for YouTubing, and I would recommend that if you check those out, if you use the link below. First 1,000 of my subscribers will get access to a free trial of the Premiere membership, able to go after any classes you want. These are things that you could even do timed organized classes that are almost like in person, and each class does have reviews, discussions, resources, things for you to take it at your own pace and explore and maybe broaden your horizons a little bit. And it's reasonably priced at less than $10 a month for an annual membership. So with that being said, I want to thank Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Be sure to check out the link below. This will be for the first 1,000 of my subscribers, again, to get that free trial. Get into it now. You do have to be really careful. In TBC, as I've learned through Arena and other things, you can die very quickly, and the amount of stuns that are coming out from rogues and other, HOWS, everything is just huge. But here you're going to be seeing Wind Fury proc on other people and myself, and you're going to see people go to Pound Town when it does. It is actually pretty dope, especially when other people get the benefit of it. Now, the other thing you will see, though, is people are going to be rotting down. Dots are dots. Damage. The amount of damage coming out of dots is actually absolutely nuts. So you have to be careful about that. Let's go ahead and drop Slow Totem down. Go in here. Now, my totems are also significantly more impactful. I need to be dropping them down for my teammates, and you might think to yourself, well, Tiqqle, look, I went from like 80% health to 0. You got to be careful. I'm a utility boy, but I also bring some damn. But frankly, like, I just got hit for, remember, my health pool is not what it used to be. We have like 7k health, so I got hit for like I got hit for a lightning bolt. An LA Shaman has been sighted. I'm using Wind Fury on both weapons. Yeah, I know. You can't do that in Shadowlands anymore. But you got to be careful. You'll just get kind of random. I won't say randomly popped, but you'll get randomly popped. The gearing is kind of interesting in the beta, but that's okay. This is the build that I'm going. I'm running 0 points elemental. I'm running 48 in this tree. I'll slowly go down for you here. Let's go ahead and heal this guy up a little bit. And then Resto has got some as well, giving me some mana efficiency. I'm running Water Shield, as I've been told by my most intelligent chat in the world, that's actually the go-to thing to make sure you get some utility off through your heals, your heals, through your totems, etc. Right? So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna drop my Strength Totem. I'll drop Wind Fury here for my boys. Storm Strike, Earth Shock, because Storm Strike does increase the damage. Now, when I purge, actually, purging, I'm gonna back up though. It's pretty scary. If you start to go in there, I'm gonna drop Grounding Totem as well. It is spooky. I have like no dots, and I'm at 70% health, just terrified. Now that LA Shaman does look juicy. Let's go ahead and get in there and be somebody. Walking in with the Storm Strike. Remember, TBC is like kind of a bit like Classic. You don't have the most abilities in the game, but it's still a good time. I'm gonna Frost Shock to kill. We're walking in. Let's see. I only have Frost Shock to slow. I'm dead. Just blasted. Mage is very strong. Let's see what I died to there. I died to a Fire Blast doing about that's it. A Fireball doing 1.3k, which is about, what is that? That's like 20-something% of my health. Oh, whoops. Casts officially do damage. A lot of things that anyone's casting is pretty spooky, as well as, like I said, Warlock dots are potent. They can slam it pretty hard. It's kind of interesting because that's not the way that it was, right? It used to be, or no, that's not the way that it is in Shadowlands. In Shadowlands, frankly, your dots, you're refreshing them nonstop to just get some rot pressure. But in TBC, and I used to play a Warlock in TBC SLSL, nope. You're going to be doing big damage with those dots, just applying them even once. It's kind of crazy. Definitely an interesting thing. Now let's go ahead and run after this guy. I just spotted him. Let's go. We'll see if we can get in there. Enhanced Shaman, I've been running in 2s a bit. It does feel rough against rogues, but everything does, doesn't it? So we'll see if we can catch this guy. He doesn't have Heroic Leap or anything like that, so I should be able to just Ghost Wolf after him, right? Can't Ghost Wolf inside. Wow. That's ridiculous. I just resisted that. We're gonna drop grounding. Yeah, I just got slashed, man. Cut up, put in a stew. Yeah, rogues are definitely tough in 2s. In 3s, similarly, a lot of people have to play really kind of not scared all the time, but you watch people hug pillars like none other. It's definitely like a lot of your abilities have a lot of punch in every class, so because of that, people are super scared. Most arenas I play, people are just like hugging and running around pillars the entire time, which is really weird because you would think that people in Shadowlands would do that, but they don't at all, even with one-shot capabilities like Ret in the current state of the game. But we'll kind of keep going. Again, there's no timer. I don't know how the timer, I guess there's no timer back then, and it was just first to 3, and the games could go on forever. I don't know how long this game has been going on. I joined midstream. So again, let's drop Wind Fury. Let's go ahead and start blasting here. Again, Storm Strike into Earth Shocks. And just keep blasting. You can see he got Wind Fury proc right there, which is awesome to see, because it actually looks like it does stuff. Grounding Totem. Shock. Dude, Cone of Cold actually doing damage. Unfortunate. Molten Armor. Let's see. Fire Blast, Power Blast. Okay, Whirlwind, Molten Armor. Okay, that's what it was. I just got reversed. Fire Nova hit me. So it's interesting to see like casted abilities actually doing a lot of damage. Like Fire Blast isn't casted actually, but Fireball earlier. So we'll see. I'm gonna be running Shaman in Classic TBC. I was thinking that I would go with potentially even like a rogue or mage, because I know how meta they are. I played the X-Pack. We all know how they were, you know, cream of the crop, and they have been most of the time since then. So I was tempted to do so, but you know what? I got to stick with the Shaman, the blue blood. You know, I got to keep it going, and I got to keep, you know, I'm not going to just be doing PvP as I do in every part of retail right now. I'm going to be playing all aspects of it, so, you know, we'll keep that in mind. All right, let's go ahead and drop Wind Fury is down for our boy here. We're going to Lust soon. Purging up of those buffs. We're gonna just put a slowdown. Alright, put down a new Wind Fury. Man, that mage likes me, dude. Put a Flame Shock on him. We'll Bloodlust everybody. I just get toasted, though. It's definitely like, you might be like, dude, you're just dying. Everyone's just dying. There's a lot of deaths just back to back. So I don't even know if we'll do a certain amount of time in for this video, but like these games might go for a very long time. This one obviously going for a long time, even though, as you probably could guess, the TBC beta gear is not necessarily optimized. It does give us some sets, and some resilience has returned. But my favorite part of the X-Pack and gearing, I would say, is not even just resilience is good, but my favorite part is the number of sockets on gear. I love to see it. It is so refreshing. I just think that that was the best way to itemize gear. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I'm definitely curious what you think. I personally think when high number of sockets was the thing to do, was the meta of gearing, I thought it was just the absolute best. I'm grounding here. We're gonna go ahead and Storm Strike. Purge. I'll put Mana Totem down. Nope. I want to heal my boy. Oh, he dead. He dead, though. Slowing him. Purging his buff. We're going to Storm Strike. Grounding Totem. We're just... Oh, that's Bub. That's Bub. That's Bub. Let's get out of here. Alright, we'll wait for that boy to come out. He's probably a Nova us on coming out of that. Oh, close. Uh-oh. Paladin. KRSM. Alright, all healed up. Again, Water Shield hopefully is helping. The range of my totems, not far enough. We're gonna pop him as much as we can. There's the Bub. Wind Fury's down for my boys, even though he's got Bub up. So let's try to get out of combat, and we'll try to drink. We're eating, at least. Yeah, so the gear they gave you is okay. They actually give you a lot of enchants and stuff like that, though, which is pretty nice. Oof. Like I said, dots, that's just, this is gonna be one dot taking me from 77. 5% HPs are, like, HP points are being ticked off me like that. So, Warlock definitely looking pretty freaking nuts. But here we are. S-Priest also an interesting class. I forget how different classes are compared to how they are now. Ooh, that's a big cooldown, actually. Fire Alley is a 20-minute cooldown, by the way. Kind of interesting. Wow. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I haven't popped mine yet, but I can. I don't wonder if he has a max distance from his totem. No, I guess not. We're all just running back like, no thank you, sir. No thank you, sir. Wow, is Earth Alley actually doing good damn? In the live servers, he does literally no damage. He does like 5 damage punches unless, you know, you got the great legendary on his feet. But yeah, in general, TBC definitely a different game. I am looking forward to it. The PvP aspect, I'm also looking forward to it, even though it's unique. You know, stun warrior, stun rogues. I mean, I remember the day, but and I'm not choosing to go into that. It kind of makes me kind of seem a little dumb. So we'll see what happens. I'm definitely gonna be making a shaman first. If we do make a rogue or a different class, look at everybody just running, groundings out. That is freaking hilarious. He's dead. Okay, Earthshock slows out, stuns me. Grounding totem, can't even drop it yet. Grounding totem is pretty awesome though. I'm dead. I'm dead for sure. I got 25% health. We run it back. Nope, we just died to 1 lightning bolt. We are going to try Ellie as well. I think Ellie and the BGs might be a bit of fun, especially because you are seeing that we're going against a lot of range. If we were into like maybe even more melee, maybe it would be a little bit different, but it is what it is. Now, our quick reminder to everyone that hasn't played TBC before, maybe you weren't even live at the time. These are all, I mean, there's so many skills and abilities. I will be putting out a guide of what I'm going to be using. It won't be, I'm not going to claim that I'm the best in TBC. Like I mentioned, I haven't played it that much, but I'm going to be doing my research and figuring out what build that I'm going to go, and I'll put it on the YouTube channel, so make sure to hit that sub button down below if you want to know more about shamans and TBC as we continue playing. I will be playing that. I will be making a guild. We already have the guild. It's on Fairbanks. It's called The Government, and so you'll be, we'll be having a good time there. All right, let's rockety roll, and anyone is welcome to join if you want to. He's dead. Let's go. Let's go. All right. We're gonna wait for the interrupt. Oh, no interrupt necessary. Healing is going out. It does make you feel like hybrid classes maybe have a different meaning than they did in the past. Specifically, versus now. Like now in Shadowlands, hybrid means you have something healing, but you're like 100% like a DPS class, compared to what this is. Which, oh, he bubs. So we slow. Oh, we need to get out of this. I'm dead. No. Didn't use any cooldowns there. I do have another defensive as an enhanced shaman if we want to talk a little bit about the skills. It's obviously impossible for me to talk to you through all these, all the different totems and things at your disposal, but I will tell you that we do have Shamanistic Rage, which reduces all damage by 30% and gives successful melee attacks a chance to regenerate mana equal to 30% of your attack power. Now, that's pretty good because you can use it while you're in a stun, and it does reduce that damage, which is different than Astral Shift. You might say, where's Astral Shift? We don't have that. That came into the game like in MOP. So frankly, this is the best that we got. And it actually is pretty important to use to generate mana as well in PvE. Other than that, we have Storm Strike, we have Chain Lightning, we have our shocks. Our interrupt is Earth Shock, as you probably know by now. And that's pretty much it. Our itemization is way different, but so is all itemization for any class in TBC. The stats do totally different things now, with strength adding attack power, agility doing crit and armor, int doing mana and spell crit. They have different values than they even did than they do now. So make sure you're aware of that. Definitely going to be a learning experience for you if you haven't picked up the game. I recommend, as you kind of level, you actually read through your skills. They're going to be different than what you're familiar with, and they're also going to be different from what you think they might mean. So, yeah. So that being said, let's go ahead and get it. Let's go ahead and pop this guy, man. I've never used him. He's going to be popping him. I think I got to be like kind of I got to be like kind of careful a little bit. Holy mother. Oh, we're going to wall. I can't even wall. Silence. All right. Cool. Definitely is going to be an interesting adventure. through TBC. We'll see if it's, you know, how it goes within the meta and stuff like that, especially because people play the game so much. I mean, we've lived through it once, so we'll see how it goes on the second time around. One thing I noticed with Classic WoW is people had so many more legendaries than they did back in the day. Every time I did anything with people on the beta, everybody had the legendaries. And back in the day, I never knew anyone on my server with the legendaries. So it is definitely interesting. And it'll definitely be a big difference. So with that being said, guys, we'll cut it off here. Hopefully 2 out of 3, but you never know how long these things go. So with that being said, I want to thank Skillshare, and I want to welcome you to what we'll be doing for TBC, which is the guild. Feel free to join the Discord link down below if you want to be involved in that. We're going to be pretty chill on the leveling, and then we're going to get people in kind of in the positions to do raid leading as well. So we'll see how it goes. But if you're interested, definitely join Discord. And thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring the video. We'll see you on stream as we do this and get ready as part of pre-patch for the big old launch coming in June. So we'll see you in the next one. We're on stream, guys. Take care.